Hey guys, Lauren Francois here, 3-star diamond coach. And today I want to talk to you guys about how to run a super effective, awesome, free group. I have had a lot of success with free groups lately, and so I wanted to just spell out to you exactly how I run them to make them really effective and to really use them to build my network and provide value to my prospects before I ever talk to them about a workout program, Shakeology, or a challenge group. So the first thing you have to do is you have to decide on the topic for your free group, and you can do a free group about anything. Pick a topic that really interests you, but also you don't have to be an expert in the topic to run a free group on it. You can use the group as a reason to learn more about whatever topic you are doing it on. Recently, I ran a 5-day sugar detox group because I was like, hey, I need to do a sugar detox after the holidays. Did I know a lot about sugar detoxes? Nope. So I decided to do the group and was like, well, I'm going to research it. And so I started researching, how do you detox from sugar? What foods do you need to be eliminating? And then got more into, what is sugar really doing to our brains and our bodies? So it's a great opportunity for you to learn more about whatever topic you want to do the group on. And it doesn't have to be about health and fitness. It can be about anything. So, you could do, there's always the clean eating group. I've done some really successful free clean eating crock pot groups where all the recipes are crock pot recipes. I did the sugar detox. You could do like a hydration group. You could do a positive thinking group, a meditation group, anything. The sky really is the limit, but pick your topic. The next thing you want to do is you want to promote the group. So I promote the group in 3 different ways. The first way is through Facebook posts on my personal page. I do Facebook ads, and I also promote the group through email. So I will create a post on a Wednesday. If the group is starting the following Monday, I'll create a post. I'll post it up Wednesday night, announcing the free group, and I'll ask people to comment below with their email if they want to be in the group. Okay, so this is a way for me to collect my prospects' emails so that I can email them in the future. You always want to get people's emails because you want to be building an email list. People are much more likely to see anything you send them via email than they are on your Facebook, because we all know only 8-12% of our friends see a Facebook post. So I'll post it Wednesday night. I ask for their email. I'll take that same exact post and I'll turn it into a Facebook ad. So it takes like 5 extra minutes. Same post, include your email. I'll take that same post and I will turn it into an email. So then I blast that email out to my entire email list. I will then do maybe 1 or 2 more posts on Facebook about the free group. If people say I'm in and they don't give me their email, I will respond and say, yay, that's awesome. I'm so excited. Can you please send me your email? Nobody gets added into the group until they send me their email. Okay, so that's how I promote the group. I ask for their email. Then I craft a welcome email for them. So I will, put together an email to send out to everybody that wants to be in the group and, welcomes them. I give them the link to the group. So I've already set the group up in Facebook. I give them the link to the group. I tell them that they have to add themselves into the group. I'm not going to go in and add everybody. So they add themselves into the group. And then I set the rules and expectations for the group. So I have rules and expectations. I tell them exactly how the group is going to run, exactly what they can expect, what I expect from them in the group, and I send that email out. I then take that list of rules and expectations and I make it the pinned post or the first post in the group. So they're seeing these rules and expectations twice. And I talk about how I expect them to post their meals, to post their workouts, to be interacting in the group, and to be commenting and motivating other people in the group. So I set that expectation from the beginning. When I did this sugar detox group, I didn't include any recipes. I just set the guidelines for the sugar detox, and I just said, I'm going to be providing you with information throughout the week about what sugar does to you, giving you some tips, and it's your job to eliminate these foods from your diet. And what happened was, as people were doing or posting their meals, they were sharing their recipes. So we ended up having tons of awesome recipe ideas in the group, and I didn't have to put any of them together. When I run free crock-pot groups, I do provide recipes and a grocery list. But if you run the same group a couple of times, the first time I ran the free crock-pot group, I created all these recipes and a grocery list. The second time I ran it, I just added in like 3 new recipes, and I didn't create a grocery list because I said, here are 3 new recipes for you to try. And then the other 2 recipes I want you to choose from the previous month's recipes. And I'm not going to create a grocery list because everybody's list is going to be different based on what recipes they choose. So you don't have to create, a whole new set of things every single time you do a group. You can if you want to put that time into it, but you don't have to. So that's how I set expectations and rules for the group. I have people introduce themselves. So I have them, introduce themselves in the group. In that welcome email, I forgot to touch on this. In that welcome email, I ask people about their goals. I ask them, 1, why did you join this group? 2, what are your goals for this group? What, for the sugar detox in the crock pot group, I said they had to work out 30 minutes a day. So I asked them what workouts they were going to be doing. So I start to get to know them, and I ask them to respond to that email with these answers. So I start to build a relationship. I start to get to know these people. Have them introduce themselves in the group. I really, really reiterate that it's important for them, if you're doing a group centered around health and fitness, to take before and after photos, to take your before photos and measurements, and then do after photos and measurements. And that's the way for us to see if this works for them. And with the sugar detox group, it worked so well. I had people losing 3 pounds, 5 pounds, even 8 pounds in 5 days. And they never would have known that if I hadn't asked them to take those before photos and measurements. So don't be scared to really be aggressive in terms of telling them to take those. Next, you need to participate in the group yourself. You are not just the leader of the group, you are also a participant in the group. So you need to be posting, your daily things. Whatever you're asking people to post, you need to be posting that too. You need to be doing the activities too. You need to add tons of value. Okay? And that for me is usually just 1 daily post in the group. I'll do 1 daily post for those 5 days, and then I'm commenting on every single person's posts in the group. And yes, this takes time. It does take time, but it's worth it. You guys, it's so worth it because people start to trust you, and they start to like you, and they know that you are, you care about them. You're doing this for them for free. So you need to be adding tons of value and commenting on everyone's posts in the group. And that really is how I run my free groups, and how the steps I take to make them really successful. If you guys have any questions about free groups, please let me know. But this really spells it out for you on how I do it. And the really important part is, to ask for their email, because The whole point of a free group is to expand your network. And you want people's emails so that you can reach out to them later on. And Facebook Messenger is not a reliable way to reach out to people, okay? Email is. So ask for their emails, set the expectations and the rules for the group. Tell people what you expect them to do. Know that everybody that says they want to join the group is not going to participate in the group. You're probably going to have about 20% of the people that say they want to be in the group actually do the group. So just go into it knowing that. But then put your time into the people who are participating in the group. Get to know them. Start talking to them. Comment on their posts. Start forming them so that when the group is done, you can say, like if it's like the sugar detox group, some people who lost 5 pounds, you can say, look at what happened in 5 days with just eliminating sugar and junk. Imagine what could happen in 30 days of a challenge group when you dial your nutrition in even more. I match you up with a program that's best for you, and you have even more accountability and motivation. Imagine what could happen. And so it's a perfect segue into that next step of getting them into a challenge group or coaching. So those are how I run my free groups. I hope this is helpful for you guys. I will see you later. Bye.